Here's Lyle Lovett.
She wore glass slippers. She held her head up high. She had that sparkle at her feet and that twinkle in her eye. She smiled at me, and as I wondered why, she said, I'm looking for a cowboy to take me for a ride. And he can roll me on the ferry, and he can ride me on the plane, and I will be his Cinderella if he'll be my cowboy man. She said, I got a 40-gallon Stetson hat with a 38-foot brim. We could dance around the outside, baby, until we both fall. And you can roll me on the ferry, and you can ride me on the plane, and I will be your Cinderella if you'll be my cowboy man. And I ain't never been no cowboy, but heaven knows I tried, 'cause I'll be riding tall in my saddle, honey, with that Cinderella by my side. And I can roll her on the ferry, and I can ride her on the plane, and she will be my Cinderella, and I'll be her cowboy man. And I can roll her on the ferry, and I can ride her on the plane, and she will be my Cinderella, and I'll be your cowboy man. And I can roll her on the ferry, and I can ride her on the plane, and she will be my Cinderella, and I'll be her cowboy man.
There's lots more of Lyle Lovett coming up on Austin Encore.
Sat around in a circle. They were laughing and all telling lies. And then the tall one, he bumped in $1. He said, boys, I got nothing to hide. Now if the king and the queen stood together, then the ace, he would not be to blame. And if the cards were all laid on the table, then love could be more than a game. And if the stars didn't shine on the water, then the sun, it wouldn't burn on the sand. And if I were the man she wanted, I would not be the man that I am. And I have seen my share of long nights, and I have told my share of lies, and I have run into the darkness when I saw the look in your eyes. But if the night, it didn't lie in the darkness, darkness, then the daylight would be hard to find. And if the truth didn't turn to weakness, I would never have spoken my mind. And if the stars didn't shine on the water, then the sun, it wouldn't burn on the sand. And if I were the man you wanted, I would not be the man that I am. Going out to California, then don't linger in New Mexico. And if you think of the one there behind you, then you might not feel so alone. And if the stars didn't shine on the water, then the sun, it wouldn't burn on the sand. And if I were the man you wanted, I would not be the man that I am. Oh, if I were the man you wanted, I would not be the man that I am. It's a tune about true love. On a country record, I think you have to have at least one tune about true love. I think this is the only one. Who keeps on trusting you when you've been cheating? Spending your nights on the town. And who keeps on saying that he still wants you when you're through running around? And who keeps on loving you when you've been lying, saying things that ain't what they seem? God does, but I don't. God will, but I won't. That's the difference between God and me. God does, but I don't. God will, but I won't. And that's the difference between God and me. So who says he'll forgive you and says that he'll miss you and dream of your sweet memory? Well, God does, but I don't. God will, but I won't. And that's the difference between God and me. God does, but I don't. God will, but I won't. And that's the difference between God and me. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, thank you very much. This is a song about where we used to live and kind of what it meant to us. So I play this tune for Robert King, wherever he is this evening. like a big old red and white Hereford bull standing under a mesquite tree out in our Dulce, and he just keeps on playing hide and seek with that hot August sun, just a sweating and a panting, 'cause his work is never done. And this old porch is like a steaming greasy plate of enchiladas with lots of cheese and onions and a guacamole salad, and you can get them down at the La Salle Hotel in old downtown with iced tea and a waitress, and she will smile every time. And this old porch is the palace walking on the main street of Texas. It's never seen the day. A GNR in excess with that 62 poster that's almost faded down, and a screen without a picture since Giant came to town. This old porch is like a weathered, gray-haired 70 years of Texas. He's doing all he can not to give in to the city, and he always takes the rent late so long as I run the cattle. And he picks me up at dinner time, and I listen to him rattle. He says the Brazos still runs muddy, and just like she's run all along, and there ain't never been no cane to grind. The cotton's all but gone, and you know this brand new Chevrolet, the hell it was something back in '60. But now there won't nobody listen to him, 'cause they all think he's crazy. And this old porch is just a long time of waiting and forgetting and remembering the coming back, and not crying about the leaving, and remembering the falling down and the laughter of the curse of luck from all of those passers-by who said we'd never get back up. This old porch is just a long time of waiting and forgetting and remembering the coming back, and not crying about the leaving, and remembering the falling down and the laughter of the curse of luck from all of those sons of bitches who said we'd never get back up.
Don't touch that dial. Lyle Lovett will be right back as...
I have a cousin in Tomball, Texas, owns a discount supermarket and funeral home on Main Street. This is a song about a party they threw one time. Lord, the two-stepped drug like a ball and chain, while the band was playing something like Moon Lover or Somewhere Over the Rainbow. And I was chasing the black man with the champagne, and I was chasing the black girl with the oysters Rockefeller. And it was a highbrow occasion for no special reason, and nobody knew, said nobody knew that the flowers were furnished by the funeral party. And the whole thing was paid for by the funeral director who poisoned the saxophone section. If you ain't the big daddy, well, you ain't nobody.
You ain't nobody.
If you ain't the big daddy, you ain't nobody.
You ain't nobody.
Say red and yellow and black and tan,
but white, that's the color of the big boss man.
So it's a 20-piece orchestra, Warwick Hotel with some fat man from the opera who tried to sing Misty, and it was black men and black boys and white ties and tails and mascara and rouge and fake fingernails. And if you ain't the big daddy, well, you ain't nobody.
You ain't nobody.
If you ain't the big daddy, you ain't nobody.
You ain't nobody.
Say red and yellow and black and tan, but white, that's the color of the big boss man. So there was niggas everywhere, man. They had one on every foot and every hand. They was all saying yes sir, and right away, man, they was picking up plates and they was pouring the wine, and they was checking umbrellas and making shoes shine, and they was handing out towels in the washroom for a quarter. And it was an acceptable level of ecstasy as far as everyone could see, but nobody knew, said nobody knew that the flowers were furnished by the funeral party, and the whole thing was paid for by the funeral director who poisoned the saxophone section. If you ain't the big daddy, well, you ain't nobody.
You ain't nobody.
If you ain't the big daddy, you ain't nobody.
You ain't nobody.
Say red and yellow and black and tan, but white, that's the color of the big boss man. Say red and yellow and black and tan, but white, that's the color of the big boss man.
Stay tuned as Lyle Lovett lets it all loose on Austin Encore.